friends. Today we have Ritika, who is one of our Applied AI course students. Ritika, thank you for taking the time and thank you very much for joining us. Ritika just joined as a data scientist at EXL Services, which is a publicly traded data science products and services company. And during her learning journey, she has had 4 offers and she chose EXL Services because she felt it was the best fit for her at this juncture in career. She has about 4.5 years of work experience. She has worked as a data analyst at various tech startups. And most recently, she worked as a senior data analyst at Paytm. So she has taken all of her learnings from as a data analyst and a senior data analyst, built new skills through her Applied AI course and successfully transitioned to a data scientist role. So Ritika, it's a very unique journey. We have a lot of data analysts who are currently pursuing our course. So we thought this interview will help them understand what they will encounter in interviews and equally importantly, what they should focus on.
Yeah, sure, sir.
Cool.
Yeah.
So let's dive directly into the discussion itself. So you have successfully cleared 4 companies. So in general, what are the things that companies look for if you're transitioning from a data analyst or a senior data analyst to a data scientist role? What are the interview experiences like?
Yeah, so definitely, like if you're working as a data analyst in any of the companies, they'll definitely ask you about your past projects and in what tools you have worked on, and what are the main projects that you have done on which might have given any uplift to the business, or if you have helped any marketing team or different verticals of the business where you have given input and it has led to any uplift in the business. So they'll definitely ask you about the project that a person has mentioned in their resume, and when they're related to data science, again they will definitely ask you about any full case studies basically. So in my experience in all of the companies, the questions were not just like a fake one question, like just define this thing, or it was not like that. They were just asking about the case studies that I have done from end to end, and from there they were kind of making trying to understand that whether I have complete knowledge about data science, and like I have a knowledge about all the algorithms that I'm applying, and end-to-end knowledge. So they are kind of looking for a full end-to-end explanation of any of the case studies that
I think you've also put your GitHub profile or your LinkedIn profile and also on your resume, right? That shows that, okay, please go read more if you want to learn about some of the projects that I've done on my own outside my work.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Very nice. So that's very good. But I had a quick follow-up question for that, which is when you're showcasing a end-to-end project, right?
Yeah.
What are the key things that they would focus on, given that you already have some data analysis experience?
Yeah, so key things that they'll focus on is a lot into given that I have ETA, like a data analysis experience, so I was very much comfortable in telling everything about the data analysis process where we apply a lot of statistics and probabilities and everything. But they were because I was transitioning to data science role, they were more interested in understanding about let's say if you have got really high dimensionality data, how to now like how to work with a lot of computational restrictions, and what kind of algorithms and something related to prediction, let's say. So if I have already did any project on data analysis from my past company, they will they twist the question and turn it into a prediction question.
Okay.
Let's say I've done any project in customer retention because I worked in Paytm and other, so it was e-commerce. So let's say I've worked on customer retention. They will now ask me about, like, let's say if we have to predict about something, whether the customer will be retained or whether the customer remains or not. So that's how they were more focusing on different types of algorithms.
More of models, algorithms, real world constraints, not just constraints.
Not exactly. So it was like a completely real world thing, and they were kind of asking me about a lot of this thing, that like whether I have worked on different kinds of data or not. So because main of your concepts and knowledge will remain same, the domain will keep on changing. Let's say now I'm working on EXL, it's going to be different data. Earlier I worked on Paytm, it was all transactional data and every different kind of data. So they were kind of giving me case to, like so if they're having any business problem in their current business, they we were kind of solving together. So like they were saying that we kind of stuck here. So how would you proceed in your way? What are your thoughts
That's
in that
a
way?
very common interview strategy
Yeah,
where they bring a problem that their team is currently solving and want
yeah,
to hear your thoughts so that they can
absolutely.
understand how you think, how you would be as a colleague
As
tomorrow,
a
because you would
colleague.
have to have these discussions anyway.
Yeah, yeah, sure, sir.
Very nice.
Exactly.
So any coding rounds specifically for you?
Yeah, so at EXL and one of the other company which I was interviewed for, it was Leighton Bridge. So they had this proper machine learning round where they provided me with an Hacker Earth question, and they gave me a link on Hacker Earth, which was like 2 hours of question, like 2 hours one problem, and it was uh, very luckily it was the ad click prediction problem that we have already
Solved in the
done.
course.
We have already done in the course and everything. So yeah, so there was like one whole round of dedicated to this particular type of question, in which they have a Hacker Earth question, and they've shared the link with me because it was all virtual round going on. They shared the link with me, and I just applied lots of algorithm there,
Very
and
nice.
yeah.
So how was this problem compared to the assignments you have done in the course, right, over the last 9 or so months? So
Yeah,
would it be at the same level, easier, harder? Just wanted to get a sense of it.
I would say it was kind of easier only
Okay.
because yeah, because yeah, the question were like kind of straightforward, and because we have learned so much from the assignments and everything, so like we know each and every topic. Because if we like focus on the assignment very nicely, so we kind of our brain is programmed in a way like I just understand like this is the first step, this is the second step, that's how we're gonna do, that's how we're gonna do. So it seemed like not that tough to me. Like I was comfortable with the question
Yeah,
basically.
I was also going through your assignments before this discussion, and I think
Yeah,
you sailed through assignments fairly easily, except for a
yeah.
small glitches here and there, and you put
Yeah,
in good amount of effort to show that yes, you're serious about these things. So
yeah,
very nice to see that.
yeah.
Cool. So what about any other rounds? Did you have specifically deep learning rounds or mathematics intensive rounds in these interviews?
There were a few rounds, mathematics, I would say more focused into statistics.
Okay.
There was in one of the companies, the round was the interviewer was had the statistics background. So we had a good, I would say we had a good discussion in statistics, and it was focused on a lot of different types of distributions that we have, like Bernoulli distribution, and like quickly changing from one distribution to another, and few basic concepts of famous concepts in statistics, which is CLT and other different types of concepts. So we had a good discussion. Like it wasn't like one basic question. It was just a discussion that like in one of the discussion, even I like I couldn't I was like I couldn't think through it, but then interviewer helped me in helping me answer basically. So it was
Got it.
just like it was not at the top of my mind, but because
I think
we
you both
already
worked it
covered.
through.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
exactly.
it seems most of your interviews were focused on the projects that you've done as a data analyst or senior
Yeah,
data analysts, the projects that you showcased in your portfolio of your own self case studies,
yeah,
and
yeah,
about real world problems. I think that's probably because I think this was the most important components of your interviews. Of course, some
yeah.
coding also.
Yeah, some coding also.
Got
Because
it.
considering that I was already a data analyst, and so the coding part was something which maybe they already have an idea, or they assume that I knew like most of the SQL. So they just asked me like, are you comfortable with SQL? Are you comfortable with Python and everything? I said, yeah, like I'm pretty much comfortable because I have worked on both of the language for like last 2 years, and these are like my portfolios and everything. So that's why they were. So there was not any round extensively for SQL queries or any round extensively for Python, because maybe
Because
they
you already
had.
have that domain
Yeah,
expertise
yeah,
and
yeah.
experience.
So I
Cool,
already
cool.
had the experience of that. So
So another question I had was, is there any other topic that was quite extensively covered in interviews that we probably missed in the last few minutes?
Uh, I mean, no, there wasn't any topic
Cool, cool.
like we did. The thing that helped me most with the interview was doing a case study. So I was doing the case study because assignments are definitely very, very, very good for, just one concept. But case study is something which is like end to end thing. And it tests your coding thing. It tests your concept, it tests your process, EDA, everything. And my mentor also helped me in approaching the problem with different kinds of algorithm. It was not just the
Yes.
one algorithm.
Yeah, we
That
often tell
yeah
students that don't try one algorithm, don't have
yeah
biases to one. In your projects, try everything which is sensible, and let's pick
yeah
the best. Very nice. So
yes,
let's change gears a little and
sure,
go to your learning strategy. You've been with the course for the last 9.5 months, right?
yes.
So given that you already knew some of the basic mathematics, statistics, programming, SQL, what was the most important part of your learning journey in this whole transition?
My most important part was basically so the going through the videos were really and I was continuously making notes because thing is that even though I am comfortable with Python or basic probability statistics, but the main concept of the algorithms and the machine learning and different there are like so many recommender system and everything. At times it becomes really overwhelming because it's a lot to grasp in just one go. So I kept on making notes and referring them continuously so that I couldn't forget so that I don't forget the previous concept, because if we forget previous concept, the next concept will be like completely in vain.
That's very, very important. Given the
Yeah,
vastness of things that you're learning,
yeah,
I mean, we strongly recommend people to revise on weekly, monthly, quarterly basis. Otherwise,
yeah.
like even I forget some of the algorithms if I don't revise them, or at least go back and look at the equations once in 6 months.
Yeah. So towards the end, while I was just giving interviews, I was just thankfully I was able to write all the optimization equations and everything in just revising it and writing it
Very
down.
nice.
Because initially I didn't make, because I learned from my own this thing. Like for first 2 months I didn't make any notes, and I realized, oh my god, I just don't remember most of the concepts. And then I started and then I went through the all the comments, and then I mailed the mentors are so helpful, and they reply so quickly. So I just even asked them for help, like I'm just not able to grasp and remember everything. So they told me like to make notes and this thing, and they told me a process, and I just followed the process, and it was like now it's
Very
like
good.
I remember
So I
most of
think
things.
going through videos, making notes, regular
Mm,
revision,
revision.
perfectly
Yeah,
logical. What
yeah.
else was part of your learning journey? I think you also did most of the assignments, but what else were you focusing on, given that you already had some prior experience in data
Uh,
analysis?
yeah, so I was mainly focusing on a lot of this thing, how to work on the real world data. And because definitely assignments and other thing, in interviews they all want to know about how to approach a real world problem basically. So they will kind of give you an scenario based problem and everything. So how will you approach that? So I focused more on this thing also, like how to work on real world problem.
Also, the
And
case studies in the
the
course,
case,
right?
yeah,
That's
yeah,
what.
different case studies, because uh, you get lots of ideas. It opens your brain, and like you don't get stuck with just one thing, like you have to solve this particular problem in just this particular way. There are like so many case studies in the course that it opens your brain. It gives you different, it opens different doors, like okay, you can approach this way, this way, this way. So you can so if interviewer is giving any of the scenario or any of the particular data, let's say not from fixed domain data, you just know how to approach it because you have an idea how to solve that particular problem, or you have an experience through case studies and everything. So case studies were super helpful for me.
Cool,
they
cool.
were
Very
they were
nice,
like
very nice. So
extremely helpful.
I had another question, which is
Yeah,
what suggestions would you give to someone very similar to you who has the data analyst or a senior data analyst background, whether they are
yeah.
applied AI course students or otherwise? What all topics and what should be their learning strategy to succeed and move into a data scientist role?
Yeah. So the first and the foremost thing will definitely be as a data analyst, one must have definitely worked on any of the project or something. So to have a good idea about the project that we are mentioning in resume is really important, because definitely they are going to pick some points from there.
So
And
is this the project that you have done as a data analyst in your
yeah,
previous company?
yeah, as a data analyst in my previous company.
Got it.
Because they want to know like how you helped the previous company in any of their problem, or in any of the, like how your basic analytics helped different teams in the work, like different teams in the company. So focusing on a project and have a good idea about what we are writing the resume, and telling step wise is really important. And then how will you in most of the interviews, I was just directed towards the same thing. How will you approach now? Because now you know different algorithms and everything. Now you know about data science. So how will you approach the same problem in a data in an algorithmic way, or how will you try to approach it in a machine learning format and everything?
Basically, it's the same problem, slightly
Slightly
reformulated
reformed,
with
yes.
more machine learning, deep learning techniques that you can
Deep
apply.
learning, yeah,
Got it,
exactly.
got it.
So yes, so having an open mind and understanding things in from the concept wise, instead of just this is a e-commerce data, and it has to be like a multi-class classification, it has to be a fixed, there can't be a one solution to
Yeah,
all
there
the
is no rule
problems.
of thumb that you can apply everywhere,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
exactly. Yes. So keeping an open mind and discussing it is really important, because interviewer also wants to know whether interviewer is also not looking for just one answer. Most of the time, they also want to know your thought process and everything. So how exactly will you approach? Let's say if if you have named one of the algorithm, how will you approach that? What will be the challenges that you're gonna face in applying that algorithm, or and
Both
in
pros
different
and
way.
cons. You should also know
Yeah,
where
yeah,
not to apply. So, since you
yeah.
said challenges,
Yes,
where not to
exactly.
apply.
Where not to apply, exactly. So so I was asked like in both the in this way also, like did you face any challenge while applying this, or did you face any challenge while doing this particular case study? And I told them yes, like given that the dimensionality of the data was high, and different challenges that I was facing and everything. So that's
Cool,
how it
cool.
was.
Very nice, very nice. Again, it's a very nice, again, the interviews are also more slightly advanced, given that you have 4.5 years of data
Yeah,
analyst experience. True.
yeah, yeah.
Anything else that you wanted to mention that I probably missed?
I think we have covered pretty much
Very
everything,
nice.
but yeah, it's just that I would just like to say that the course is amazing. I
Great. Thank you.
mean,
Thank you for that. I'll surely
because
convey this to our team.
because I started my journey as a data, like I didn't like just after the college, I wasn't sure like whether I want to get completely into what field. Like there were like different fields, like software engineering or data. So I took my time and tried to understand that okay, I have to get into data field, and then I started from data analyst, and like
I think
so
you also
from
took a baby steps. First you were an
yeah,
intern at a
intern,
startup.
yeah,
Then you
yeah,
went full time. Then you kept
yeah,
increasing your profile and the level of
yeah,
companies that you're working. It's a very nice
yeah.
journey that you have had. I think you
Yes,
graduated, had a little break to figure out what you want to do, then
yeah,
joined as an intern. Very interesting journey, and also a very methodological growth path, right? Step by
yeah,
step, learning new things and keep growing. I think that's super duper important for anyone. Even if you're a data
yeah,
scientist, you have to continuously learn and keep growing to the next level and keep building more and more complex things.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely, sir. So that was it is. So I just got to know about applied AI course. I mean, that was just luckily I got to know from one of the YouTube, and I was so happy to see the content of the course, because they were there. There are I just wanted a good course where there are mentors, where are things, and the course is so structured and helpful in all the way. Like even if it's in assignment, if I get stuck anywhere, but if I want any guidance also in that terms also, the course and the team is really helpful.
Thank
So
you very much.
I,
I
I am I
also
am
I also
so
need to
helpful.
call out and and mention very clearly that you've put in significant amount of effort over the last 9 months. I think you've done your assignments very diligently without skipping the details, very little follow-up questions from our side. That shows that maturity and that rigor that you wanted to pick up, and all the credit to you because you've put in that diligence and effort behind it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. But it would have not been possible without any guidance, because right now applied artificial intelligence field is very, I myself feel it's very scattered.
Yes,
So
it's vast. There are too many ways of
too
looking
many
at
ways
it.
of looking at it. Yeah.
Yes, true.
So
Cool.
having a guidance is really, it helped me a lot.
Thank you very much. I'll surely convey this to all of our mentors, and also the mentor who specifically helped you with your case study.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Exactly.
Ritika. Thank you very much, and all the very best. And again, this will surely help a lot of our students who are already data analysts on how to better prepare for careers as a data scientist. Thank you very much for taking the time.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.